Okay, so I'm doing a little tourish with the new spread book. So on my main channel, I just did this and this together. On my backup, I did this and this together, and now we're gonna do this to start, this in the middle, and we're gonna close with Blueprint of Tarot. So here we meet the parts of ourselves that have been shaped by survival, success, image, and expectation. The scene that explains the past. Interesting. So we're on spread 28, and we're starting with line 2. Recognition alters how the past is understood. Recognition alters how the past is understood. You used to view your curiosity as a burden because it led to burdens when you asked questions or when you started to look further into what it was that you were curious about. So the recognition that alters how the past is understood is that your curiosity wasn't the burden. It's not bad to be curious. It's just that in this particular instance, what you were curious about led to a series of hurdles. Emotional charge begins to reorganize. When you realize that your curiosity was not a burden, it helps you understand that certain things that didn't work out wasn't because you were being punished for being curious. Certain things that didn't work out were because you needed the lesson behind what the curiosity was leading you to. Meaning rewrites memory without rewriting history. Death. There's something that you need to forgive yourself for if this is you. Curiosity led you down a hard path or led you to a hard time. But this is meant to give you the perspective of you needed whatever lesson came from that burden that was unlocked by your curiosity. It's kind of giving like fruit of the forbidden tree, like, but you needed to know what you ended up learning from that decision. So your curiosity was not the burden. The path your higher self chose to learn certain lessons was what the burden was coming from, not from your curiosity. Looking at it as your curiosity was never something to be held against you, it helps you to soften the old weight by knowing that you're allowed to be curious now and that it's not going to lead to another series of burdens, because it wasn't the curiosity causing the burdens, it was the need for the certain lessons at the time back then. Okay, so now we're going to do the other 3. The past releases its grip on the present. Judgment. You're done with that lesson. Curiosity will not lead to the same hard times. Something unfolding now echoes earlier experience. Oh, you're curious about something, but you're wondering if that curiosity is going to lead you to the same burden. Recognition alters how the past is understood. Recognition alters how the past is understood. You're not going down the same path you once were. The first round of curiosity was to prepare you for the journey of this time, curiosity leading you to answers and solutions, whereas last time it was the stage of preparing you for this. So now, Blueprint of Tarot, to end it, let's go towards the back. The Lovers. I think that's the card. It's the card on the bottom of the deck. The brain is asked to confirm its divided nature. The Lovers show the split between safety and risk, between passion and reason, between loyalty and freedom. That's what you were curious about. You had to find out the cost of your choice. Their task is to teach the brain that choice cannot always be made by logic alone. The mind must learn to listen to the deeper call of the soul, even when it contradicts comfort. The lovers challenge the brain to hold paradox, that two things can both feel true, that love can both bind and liberate, and that commitment can be both lost and gained. So just because in the past the choice to be curious led to difficulties that allowed certain lessons to be actualized in your life, you took the risk to embody what you learned from those lessons. So now, if the curiosity is here, it's coming with the wisdom of how to use it properly. So you don't need to worry about repeating the tower, because you've rebuilt the foundation in which now you're choosing what to build on it. So good job.